Hello, my name is Chris Wilson with Fundraising Done Right, home of the ultimate high school fundraiser. Are you sitting right now in front of your computer, pulling your head out, frustrated, scouring the internet, looking for a kick-butt high school fundraising program, and really deep down inside you have a lot of anxiety because you know all the time and effort at work it takes to put together these fundraisers, and at the end of the day you're not guaranteed any success. See, I can relate to exactly how you're feeling. I'm a former high school teacher, athletic coach, and let me tell you, fundraising was part of what I had to do. We had to put the prom on. We had to fundraise for our athletic schools. The budgets were down, and it just became part of what the schools expected us to do, and we did it. And I'll tell you, I absolutely hated it. You want to know why? Because you do all this time and effort. You know, these companies come in, and you had to try to figure out a unique product that the customer on the other end would buy, and something that would make you enough money. And typically we had to run 3 or 4 or 5 fundraisers all throughout the year, and it just got so tiring. Have you felt that same way too? Are you currently feeling like that? How would you like to gather information right now about a fundraiser that you can develop anywhere between $50, $100, $200,000 a year in fundraising? Now you're probably saying, you know what, you've got to be kidding me. Look, I was a former high school teacher. I know what you're thinking right now, okay? But let me tell you, we've put together a program that is going to blow your socks off. And what we're going to do in this video is we are going to identify the 5 key facets of why we can produce the income we're producing and what makes a kick-butt fundraising program in high school. Now, as we go through these 5 things, I want you to honestly evaluate. If you've ever been associated with a fundraiser, if you ever had to put it on yourself, I want you to look at it and give it a litmus test. How many of those fundraisers meet any of these criteria? So after this video, we're going to give you access to our program and everything. Just put your information in below and you can have instant access to that. Now, let's talk about these. Number 1, exclusivity. How would you like to be the exclusive provider of an incredible fundraiser? And this is what it means, that no one else in your community can offer it. How does it feel that when you go and you sign up with a fundraiser, you teach everyone what they need to do, they go out there and implement it, they start to gather their customers, and come to find out someone else across town is running the same fundraiser, or they're running a fundraiser with a different company but selling the same product? How does that make you feel, and how does that affect your bottom line? How about if your people go and talk to the customer, and here they just purchased it from someone else who ran that same fundraiser 30 days ago, and say, oh, you know, I still have some candy, I still have some cookies from back then. Let me know when your next fundraiser comes aboard, and I'll support it then. See, if you're competing with other people, doesn't that make it difficult? What if you could be the exclusive provider of one fundraiser for the rest of your life, as long as you're associated with them? Would that help you out? Number 2, unique. How would you not only be the exclusive provider, but to have a fundraiser that no one else has? Nobody else in your community can go right now and purchase what you have. And because it is so different and so unique, and it has such an emotional pull to it, that, you know, just these 2 together will separate yourselves and really just take your results to a whole new level. Number 3, long-term approach. How would you like to have a long-term approach to your fundraising needs, where you could just run one fundraiser for the rest of your life and that's it? And it will generate you more money than you could ever imagine. And how about if we did that by offering residual income, which means you can gather a customer one time but get paid over and over and over and over again. And you can get paid enough that, like I said, it'll produce anywhere from $50,000 a year to $250,000 a year, or even more. We have people to do even more than that. And that's just absolutely crazy. See, aren't you sick and tired of these fundraising companies come to you and giving you a Band-Aid solution, a short-term 90-day solution, and once they're done with you, they go to some other school or organization and they're running the fundraiser over there, and they'll see you next year to give you another Band-Aid approach to your fundraising needs? Is that really what you want? That's not what I wanted as a teacher, I'll tell you. And finally, the most important is the emotional draw to your customers. How emotional is it to offer cookies to someone, candy to someone, cookie dough, or pizza? What are you actually doing? Is it actually emotional? I mean, are you sick and tired of lending to obesity, offering a lot of this junk, overpriced retail products? Don't you think that consumers are pretty darn smart? $4 and $5 boxes of cookies, for crying out loud? Come on. Now, what if we can give you a product that has such an emotional draw that the local community and your customers say, you know what, this is a no-brainer, and how did you ever think about this? How did you ever find this company and to offer this? Because you are doing something that's changing the lives of individuals. I know right now you're probably like, okay, what's going on? In fact, some people I know probably already stopped this video and already entered their information in. Well, at this point, if you want to get the next step, put your information in, and we'll give you access to a couple videos that will give you bits and pieces about what we're doing. We won't overwhelm you at once. You'll be able to download ebooks and read through some stuff, and at the end of the process, you're going to have a choice whether if you want to talk to us and you want to take the next step in becoming an exclusive provider of a fundraiser that can solve all your long-term needs, and you're unique and has a good feeling and emotional draw where customers will beg you to get on what you're offering. My name is Chris Wilson with Fundraising Done Right, home of the ultimate fundraiser, and I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Have a great day.